We've tried to figure out what might be going on, but of course you have to be a bit patient with us, don't you? Because we're on the grandma side of things, so
Yes, so it's a little bit difficult, you know.
technical difficulties will be happening on the regular, I'm
Yes.
afraid. But as long as
Oh,
you're
yeah.
patient, sweethearts, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yes, I'm not sure if there's anybody watching just yet, but let me say, type over here. Headphones they're just so big, you know, and they're constantly itching my head.
They are constantly itching, and they're constantly squishing my head, so I feel like I have my head in a bit of a vice today.
Yes, and you know, I got my hair done, and now it's gonna all the curls are just gonna be flattened.
Isn't it called helmet head? I suppose it wouldn't be a
Hell,
helmet. It would probably be earphone heads.
earphone heads. All right,
Earphone
so
head.
okay, so Rebecca says she can hear us now, so that's good.
Good.
Okay, so
Perfect.
now, all right, well, we covered the masks, and now
We've covered the
we
mask.
you fought those recastas
Right.
last week.
Right.
And then you and the samosas ended up going into this cave.
Right.
Yes, you were in this cave, and
Right.
there was two rock baboons in there. So now you got to decide what it is that you want to do, and it smells like the monkey cage at the zoo in there. And there's a sinkhole that's just filled with monkey poop.
So it smells like monkey and shit. We had this discussion, Edie. Yeah,
Did we?
right. Well, we've had the well. I had a bit of a gripe, didn't I? Because you've led me
Okay.
already back into the fucking place of shit and monkeys and the
Okay.
Isle
All
of
right.
Dread.
Well, yes. No, yes, that's where we left off though.
Right. Well, all right. So, right now I remember. It just took me a
Yes.
moment, my brain to boot up for the day. So, I'm wondering if we
So,
should be approaching these shit smelling, throwing monkeys, or if I should be leaving the cave with my samosas and going somewhere else.
yes. So, well, what does the audience think? Should you fight them or should you run and hide?
I don't know. That's one thing that I'm trying to figure out if I should stay in the cave with my samosas and try to fight them, or if I should move on. Rebecca seems
Oh,
to think I should flee the monkey poop.
all right. So we should. Okay. So you're gonna turn around and run away.
Right.
Right. Okay. So
We're
now
fleeing
where
the scene.
where are you on this map? Oh yes. Okay. So you decided not to go. You decided to run from the monkey cave.
Well, it sounds like Rebecca might be an intelligent individual, so I'll go ahead and trust someone that's a bit smarter than me in this regard.
All right. So you came from the north.
I came from the north, yes.
Yes. So you were walking down south.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So so now you can either go back north or you could go to the south some more or you can go um east or west.
Right. Well, so there might be a problem, dear.
What's the problem?
Well, I can't quite read your name, darling, but Armisius says that they
Oh,
want
that
me
you
to
should
that I
fight.
should fight. But Rebecca also says I should not overestimate her intelligence. My dear, if I was overestimating anything in my life, I'd never have fun. So, Rebecca, you indeed have some smart intelligence, darling. And Armisius wants me to fight.
Yes, she wants you to fight. So, well, we could do a flip of a coin. I could roll a six-sided dice, evens you fight, odds you don't fight.
Right. Do you have a coin? You know there's
I
actually been a
I
coin
have
shortage.
I don't. There is a coin shortage, but I was just thinking I would roll. I would roll this 6-sided dice here,
Right.
and if it's an even number,
Right.
then you can fight, and if it's an odd number, you won't fight. That way, it's still 50-50.
Right. Well, all right. Go ahead then.
All right.
Roll the dice.
Okay, so it's a 4.
Right. Well, what's the 4 mean? Yes, I
A
can see what
4
you
was
mean.
it was even, so that means that you fight. I think.
Right.
Is that what I said?
I don't fucking remember what you said. That's why I was trying to
No, I
ask.
don't. I don't remember what I said either.
Well, for
Does
fuck's
anybody
sake.
in the audience remember, is even fight or is even flight?
Fight. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Fight. Fight the good
Okay,
fight.
all right. You're going to fight the
Fight.
baboons.
I'm
Okay,
going to
well.
fight the poop-ridden baboons and hope that I don't going out. I hope I come out smelling like a rose and not shit. But here we
Okay,
are.
all right. So I rolled your initiatives last time, so we're just gonna keep it that way.
Edie, we've been asked quite an incriminating question.
Oh, are we on the marijuana? No, not yet. Not yet, Rebecca.
We have a time. We have a scheduled time where we actually light up the marijuana.
No, but you see what happens when you get old, you just forget things.
All right.
Yes, especially when you've been smoking marijuana your whole life. But
See,
no,
there's a problem. So I
we're,
actually
we're
forget the last time I've lit my marijuana. So I may have already had about 5 sessions of smoking the wacky weed.
no, I haven't had any marijuana today.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I did not have any marijuana today, but what
So,
I did have some whiskey earlier.
well, no wonder you look like you've had a bit of a rough round in the sack earlier, Edie. Your hair is all a tussle.
Well, that's because of these damn headphones. I can't get them on appropriately, and it just messes up all of my hair.
Well, right, but I think that one of your hairs is going on its own little journey in the back.
Oh, I do. I see it. I see it. Okay, I think I've calmed it down
You have
now.
calmed it down.
Okay,
You've subdued it a bit.
I did subdue the hair.
You subdued the hair.
I did. I did. I subdued
Right.
it. All right.
So
Well,
marijuana aside, I've
yes,
carried.
marijuana aside. So now, okay. So we already rolled initiative last time.
Right. So the samosas and I have an order of how we're going to fight today.
yeah. So everybody. So first, the one of the rock baboons is going to attack.
Well,
Okay. So they're gonna throw a rock at you.
Oh, right.
So
Well, at
let's
least
see.
it's not shit.
So let's what's your armor class again, Mavis?
It's 16.
Okay, they don't hit you. They throw a rock at you and it misses. So now it's the
Right.
Mr.
Samosas.
Samosa. The leader of the samosas is gonna try to go now.
Samosa number 1. Where one of them has the fist claws. But I don't know which one took the fist claws.
Oh, right. Yes. Oh, you and the leader of the samosas took the fist
Right.
claws. The
Right.
Wolverine claws.
The Wolverine claws, yes.
Yes,
Right.
you and him took that.
Right.
And then um the other two samosas, the non-chief ones, we need to give them all names, I think.
Right.
Well, the other two, they took the javelins instead.
You know what, Edie? I have a grand idea.
Okay.
Do you think that we could get some decent responses out of our audience today if we tried to have them come up with names?
All right. Well, I think we should keep the chief as samosa,
Chief
but if
Samosa.
chief samosas. But if let's ask the audience what they want to name the other guy.
Right, so we have
The
Chief
other
Samosa.
two.
And then we have the other 2 samosas, but they can't be samosa, they have to be something else. So if you can
Yes,
figure
they
out
need to be something else.
2
So,
names before their turn comes around.
Captain Elba.
Captain Elba. Fine. We've got a Captain Elba. Oh, for fuck's sake, Edie, I
Okay.
don't have a pencil.
I have a pen. Okay, so we have a Chief Samosas and a Captain Elba.
Captain Elba.
Okay.
But we
All
need
right.
a, we need
So
we need one more.
we need one more name.
Ooh, Idris Elba.
Oh, Idris Elba.
Isn't
Oh
he?
my.
Isn't he a nice tall glass of water?
Oh yes, he's a very nice tall glass of water. That is for sure. Absolutely.
I would like to give him the what for any day. Yes,
Yes,
I'd say give me 20 minutes in a closet with him.
I agree.
Right, right. So we've got Captain Elba. We need one more, dears. One more, and then
All right.
we'll be good for a day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna let Chief Samosas take his turn. So Chief Samosas went ahead. He's gonna punch the baboon with his claws.
Right.
So, all right. So, oh, and he just punched that baboon right dead.
Wow.
That baboon is just dead now.
I think that's grand. All right, fine. So we have one less baboon. How many baboons do we have left?
We have one baboon left,
Right.
and it's Captain Elba's turn now.
Right. It's
Okay,
Captain
so
Elba. Captain Elba.
yes,
It looks
Captain
like
Elba.
we have an interesting situation, Edie dear.
Oh,
It looks like they really want one of the samosas to be a woman.
to be a woman. Okay, we can make her the last one a woman. And what would the name be?
It looks like it's going to be Lieutenant Halsey.
Lieutenant Halsey. I'm not familiar.
It had well, I don't know. They said who happens to look like Halsey. So Lieutenant Halsey.
Halsey.
Right.
Okay, so Lieutenant Halsey.
Right.
Okay, well, so Captain Elba went ahead and he went, and now he see what he did with. Okay, so Mister Captain Elba over here, he went and he stabbed the second baboon
Right.
with his jab.
With his javelin. Right.
Yes, yes.
Right. Oh dear, Edie, someone's having a bit of
Oh,
fuss at you.
somebody explained this to me. Explained what? Halsey?
Apparently so.
Are they talking about that singer?
I don't know. But
I
that's
don't
fine.
know.
Are they trying to say we have a bard?
Oh yes, yes. Mavis says yes, Edie. So yes, they're talking
Fine.
about.
So
Yes, okay. So
we
they're
have a
talking
traveling
about that
bard.
singer.
Right.
Okay.
Fine. A female fighting bard is always good to have for
Well,
entertainment and for protection.
she's not a bard because I don't have the stats for that in
That's
front of me,
fine.
Mavis.
No,
So
that's
she's
it's a
just
bit
gonna
it's a
be.
bit of a joke, Edie.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Fine.
All right. Now it's your turn, Mavis.
All right. So I will also fight with my Wolverine claws.
Okay. All right. So, what then is your well, we'll go. So, what's your strength modifier then?
My strength modifier. Uh, it's +3.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So you hit them. So you're using those claws. So that's
I am.
1d6
Right.
plus 3. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yes. So you hit the last standing baboon there.
Do I knock the fucker out?
No, he's still standing.
For fuck's sake.
And now it's his turn.
Right. I will point out that Rebecca has said that our audience might be enjoying to gaze upon many genders. I'll have to say that I am of the same mind, dear. Looking at both genders and observing both genders is just fine with me.
It's fine by me. I'm not gonna. I don't mind whatever gender we want them to be.
Right. I would have to say like it as long as it spans across as if they're a good-looking person, boy, girl.
That's
non-binary.
as long as they're attractive.
Right. I think that's called
Which is subjective anyway.
subjective.
So
Yes, agreed. So It doesn't have to be subjective, though, as long as they're a good-looking person. And, whether or not they stay to their girl boil or neither, that's
Well, I mean,
fine.
whether or not a person is good looking is depends on whoever's beholding that person, is what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Well, there's a lot to look
Well,
at.
anyway,
There's a deep subject to that one. Yes,
yes,
fine.
they could be he, she's, thems. It does not matter to us.
No, we're equal opportunist.
Exactly.
We're equal opportunist horny girls. So,
Exactly.
yes,
Ah, yes.
indeed.
Okay. Yes. All right. Back to okay. So the monkey went, and the baboon, I mean, he went now, and he threw his rock, but he's just a little too woozy, so he does not hit you. And now it is Lieutenant Halsey's turn.
Right. All right, Halsey.
All
Don't be
right. Okay.
disappointing us.
Halsey goes ahead, and she just javelins the crap out of that baboon, and he is now dead.
Perfect. So we've beaten all the baboons in the cave, correct?
Yes, and yes. So now you can either go forward, you can go to your left, or you can leave the cave. It's up to you.
Right. Oh, marvelous Mavis, Rebecca has said. Yes, Halsey and the marvelous Mavis team.
Oh yes.
Mavis and the samosas. Right.
Yes.
Left, right, or out of the cave?
No, no, straight to the left, or you can go back
Oh,
outside the
right.
cave.
Right.
So
Well,
where does everybody think you should go?
I don't know. I'm of the opinion
Go straight ahead,
straight
go to your
through.
left, or leave.
Right.
Oh,
What's the options?
let me see if you've gotten any kind of. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here for you. There's
Right.
no treasure here for you.
Well, to a dung beetle there might be some treasure, dear.
Well, yes, but not for you.
No,
Oh, okay. So Rebecca thinks you should just get out of there.
fine. I'm right. So she is saying that I should peace out. So I'll be piecing my way out of the cave,
Oh,
dear.
all right. So you're piecing your way out of the cave
I am.
now.
Yes.
All right. So you are back outside, and you are in like the broken up land right now. So
Right.
oh, Ran
Ren
five
says
five
left.
two eight is saying that you should go left.
Well, Edie.
Yes.
If you can remember your number assignment this time, sweetheart, we might be
All
able to
right.
roll for this. So,
Okay. All right.
audience,
So
your witnesses. So if we roll, let's say,
even.
pardon?
So if we roll even, you will leave.
Leave.
And if you roll an odd, you're going to go to the left.
Right.
All right. All right, you got a 3. So you're going to the left.
Fine. I'm going to the left.
Okay. So to the left now.
Am I considered a leftist now?
I, I wouldn't say that. I think you're just going to your left.
Fine. All right. I can see
Direction wise.
I can see by the pregnant pause, Easy. You look like you're ready to kill me, old girl.
There's just too many things being thrown at this old woman here. Oh,
Too much friendly fire going your way.
everything you own in a box to the left.
Oh, right.
To the left.
That'd
To
be
the left.
that
That song.
Beyonce, darling.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, yes. That's right. Right.
That's
Yes.
right.
Beyonce.
I think she was kicking her partner out. He was doing her wrong.
Yes.
Kind
Right.
of like what you did, dear.
Oh, yeah. Several times. Several times.
There has been box parties on the regular. Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Except I don't put their stuff in boxes. I just throw it out on the damn street.
That's
All
right.
right.
You did throw it out the window that one time, but then we had to give a lawsuit because you ended up hitting somebody upside the head with the vase that you threw out the window.
Yes, but we won that lawsuit because we claimed that was not my fault.
Right. No, Rebecca's quite right. She said everything you own out the window on the left.
Yes, out the window on the left.
She's got
Okay,
the right
so
idea. Fine,
all
we're
right.
going to the
So
left.
now, yes, so we're
Yes.
going to the left then.
Yes.
Okay, so now, yeah, this room
Right?
The floor is littered with tropical tree leaves, half-eaten fruit and rinds, and other organic debris.
Have we hit a swingers party?
No, not quite. So in this room there are 3 rock baboons.
I thought we were done with these.
And
3
there on
more.
the along one wall there is a crude cave painting created by Neanderthals that once inhabited the cave.
Right.
So crude, does that how about instead of crude, you know what? I'm tired of these rock baboons, Mavis. How about we change up the tone in here? Is that all right with you?
I'm fine with this. I'm
All
growing
right.
quite tired of
Of
just
fighting.
throwing baboons.
Let's stop fighting and let's start loving. Is that all right with you?
I'm of the opinion that loving is always the way to go. I
All
am a
right.
lover,
So
not a fighter.
yes, okay. So in this cave instead, the floor is littered with fruit and it smells of wine. And the cave paintings are not crude, they are erotic.
They're erotic.
Yes, they are erotic.
Edie,
Erotic cave
Edie, you
painting.
old tart, you.
Yes.
Fine. All right, they're
All right.
erotic.
Okay, and
Right.
in this cave are 3 very good looking young people.
3 very good-looking young people. Fine. All right. Are we
Yes.
getting saucy?
Yes, I believe that you hear the Chuck Berry going on in the
I
background.
like this plan.
Yes.
Edie, how are
All
we
right.
playing the Chuck Berry, though?
How will we play? Oh. Just pretend you're hearing it in your mind, Mavis.
Fine. But where would I be hearing this if we're playing in the Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they've got some kind of primitive record player.
In my head.
No, just pretend. Just that. Oh, for the love of goodness, Mavis. Oh my goodness.
Rebecca seems to think that we have cave spirits singing.
Oh
the Chuck
yes, all right,
Berry.
there we go. So there are
Fine.
cave spirits singing
Fine.
the Chuck Berry for you to
Fine.
get you in the mood. All right, so all
Fine.
right,
All
so
right.
we've got 3
Right.
people. We got 3 people
We have
in the
3
cave
people.
plus you, Chief
Right.
Samosa, Lieutenant Halsey, and Captain Elba.
That's right.
So there's 7 all
Yes.
totaled.
We
And
have a
it's
whole
very
party.
hot. It's very hot and steamy
Hot.
in there. And the
Right.
sweat is rolling down everybody's rippling muscles and bosoms.
We're all glistening aglow.
Yes, glistening aglow in
Right.
the soft torchlight of the caves.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Apparently,
All
you have a
right.
way with words, Edie.
Well, thank you. I don't know if that was sarcasm. I can't tell anymore.
Well, I think she's being quite complimentary. I mean, I've always said that you should have
Oh.
taken the route of erotic writer.
Oh, I see. Rebecca was saying that. I thought that was you telling me, Mavis. That's why I was like, Mavis, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic
I know,
anymore or
dear.
not.
I'm sorry. I'm always sarcastic. It's the Scottish in me. We all sound sarcastic.
Yes,
Even
we're
when
all a
trying
little
to genuine.
sarcastic sometimes.
Right, well. Fine.
Yes, well.
Fine.
All right, fine. So your move, unless we want to ask the audience what you should do.
Fine. Audience, what should I do? Should I be approaching these 3 young strapping people? Or should I leave like the prude that I'm not? Approach.
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 All right.
We're
approach.
saying that with some fever, I think.
Oh
My.
but
This Rebecca girl, she's quite a spirited young lass, don't you think?
Yes, she is indeed. We're here for loving, not fighting. All right, so you're gonna approach.
I'm going to approach.
We'll say that you've got 2 women and a man.
2 women
Not
and a man.
not counting your group of people.
Fine. Oh, and Rebecca seems to want to be invited next time we do some sort of game like this. I wonder if we should have a bit of a concert with our little fan base that we've got going on in this.
A contest, you mean?
A contest, yes, or a concert.
A contest to see who wants to play with Edie and Mavis.
That's right. Edie.
We've got two people saying approach.
We have two people saying we approach, and you're apparently wanting people to play with us, Edie. I don't
All right,
quite
so
understand what you mean by that.
who are you approaching, Mavis? You gonna approach
Oh,
one of
right, I have to choose one of
the
them, don't I?
yes.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
I've had
The
enough.
women.
I've had
So
enough of
they're
your women.
it's two women and a
Right,
man,
right,
and they're all wearing loincloths, and nobody's got anything covering the top part. So the women have their ample bosoms just right there, glistening with the sweat.
right. Their ample bosoms. Right.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I suppose we've had a bit of enough of men these days, haven't we? We've had a lot of samosas.
Yes,
But
we've had a lot of samosas, but you also did hook up with that captain woman,
I did
pirate captain.
right, I did do the nasty with them, didn't I?
But I think that we all know where this is going
I
anyway.
have to say that if I had the choice, always go with the boobs.
All right,
They
so you
always make
approach.
people happy, right?
All right, you approach. Yes, of course. You approach one of the women with the ample bosoms, and she reaches out her hand and pushes back your hair, and then plants a tender kiss right on your juicy lips,
Which lips?
your mouth lips. We're not. She's not that forward.
Well, I don't know. We're in a different world. Who knows how they try to, say hello. Say hello with a fellatio. Right?
Oh, Mavis, you always got that head of yours in the gutter. All right, Mavis. Now, compose yourself. Compose yourself, young woman.
I apologize, Edie. Sometimes my emotions take over. Oh,
Indeed, indeed. All right. So all right, she's making out with you now, hardcore. She's sticking a little bit of tongue in there for fun.
see, why do you think why do you think I asked about which lips were they were, Edie?
Oh, all right,
Fine,
yeah. So
fine, fine.
and so now,
She's having
yes,
the
and
French kiss with me.
yep, and now
Right.
the Chief Samosas, Lieutenant Halsey, and Captain Elba have all joined in the fray with the other woman and the other young man in the cave, and now it's just one big orgy of the flesh. You don't
So
know
it's
where your bits end and the other ones start.
so what you're trying to say, Edie, is it's a foray of an orgy.
Yes,
Right. Fine.
all over that dirty, dirty cave floor.
All over that dirty floor. Well, we were already
Yes,
dirty. We just added to it. We added a bit of a
yes, you added some.
added a bit of a textile to our situation.
Indeed. All right, so well, after that, let's that about a good 2 hours there, just rolling around in the dirt. That's what the dice said. Don't blame me.
The dice is rolling around in the dirt too.
Yes, the dice is rolling around in the dirt.
We're rolling the
Dirt
dice while we
too.
roll in the dirt.
In the dirt. Yes.
We're just a bunch
All
of
right.
dirty fuckers.
Agreed. All
Rebecca,
right.
thank you,
So
darling.
the three people
It looks like
that
Rebecca's just as perverted as we are, darling.
yeah, it does look like that indeed.
Right.
Right. All right. So now, um, okay. So now you're all just laying there in the dirt, and the people who live in this cave, with these people live in the cave, they make sure to thank you with a big bushel of fruit, so that you can have something to eat on your
I have
travels.
to tell you, Edie, as soon as you said bush, I was there.
Bushel,
Bushel. Fine.
a bushel, a bushel of
We've already
fruit.
had enough of their bushel. Now they've actually given us fruit.
Yes, now they say they're giving you the fruit, and they're talking in a language that your character can't understand. But
That's fine. I understand the love language.
Yes, but Chief Samosas says that they're giving it to you to help you get through all your adventures here on this island,
Right.
and to be careful because there is a lot of unsavory characters about.
Unsavory.
Yes,
Other than me.
yes, on this island there's
Right.
monsters.
Right, there's monsters. Well,
Yeah.
if any, I think that at this point, Edie, my dear, as long as I'm
Yes.
not running into any more shit throwing, rock baboons, I think I'll be fine.
All right.
Right. So are we going? We are going through the cave, or is the
Okay, so
cave
you
an
want to
inlet?
go back through the cave so you can
Well,
go. Well, so this is just a little room. The only way to go now is back out the way you came.
right. So we have to
So
be going out, dears. There's not
yeah,
a decision to be made. I have to
yeah, there
go
you
and
have to
report
go
you.
out. There's nothing else to do here. So once you go out, you're back in that room where you killed the two baboons.
Right.
Oh yes, and also the the uh the people that just gave you the bushel of fruit and you had the nice little orgy there with, they said thank you for killing those baboons because they couldn't get out of the cave while they were blocking the entrance.
Those poor fuckers, they're sitting there in the cave all horny and everything, and they couldn't actually do anything
Yes.
about it. No wonder they were attacking us with commons and fruit bushels.
Yes, they were very happy that you saved them.
Well, do have a question. If they had been
Oh,
stuck in the cave because of the baboons, right?
right.
Well, where the fuck did they get the fruit from?
Oh, well, so they live in the cave, and when they came back from collecting fruit one day, they were followed in by these baboons.
Right,
And then they were stuck in there for a few
right,
days. So you saved
right.
them. So good on you.
Good on us. Right. All right. So
All right.
we're heading out of the cave. Yes, I never thought I'd actually see sexy and poop in the same sentence, but Rebecca's done it finally.
Ah, yes.
Right,
Yes. All right. So now you're back in the cave where you killed those two baboons. So you can
right.
either go back outside of the cave or go straight forward.
Oh, we can still go deeper into the cave.
Yes, you can.
All right. Are we rolling or are we letting the audience decide?
Well, let's give the audience a minute here to respond. Do you want to get out of the cave or you want to go straight forward?
Or we're going to keep going to try to see how many other sexy rooms we can find? Or are you actually going out of the cave? I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of responses we're going to be getting.
I agree.
We've got a couple of perverts in this situation with all of these listeners. So, listeners,
Mhm.
we'll ask one more time because it seems like we've had about 2 more
Oh,
people.
wait.
Rekka says that she's in favor of finding more sexy rooms.
Okay. All right. So you go, Han. You start walking straight, and you can either go to the right or to the left.
Well, we've done the left already, right? So we'll be going to the right. Or should we ask the audience, right or left,
Well,
dears?
no, you went straight, and now you came to a fork in the road.
Right. So we're at a fork in the road in the cave. So, would you like me to go left or would you like me to go right? I don't know what they want me to do.
I don't know what they want you to do either.
Right. Well, Ren is very curious about how deeply I can penetrate. The problem is, dear, am I going to penetrate to the left? Or am I going to penetrate to the right? This will decide.
Yes, this will decide.
This will decide. Penetrate left, penetrate right. I don't know if we should probably roll for. Ren is saying right.
Oh, okay, to the right. All right, so
Fine.
you go to the right.
Fine, we're going to the right.
Okay, and so this corridor, it says that when you go to the right, you end up in a corridor that that dead ends, and there's gnawed bones and other kind of old fruit and stuff. It's like a little compost pile. What is your Are you proficient in perception?
I'm not proficient in much, dear, but I'll go ahead and check out my sheet. Am I proficient in what? Proficient in
Perception.
I am.
Okay, so that's a +2 then, right? That's your proficiency bonus.
That is correct. I have a +2.
Okay, and then what is your wisdom modifier?
+2.
All right, so +4.
Wait, hold on. So I have the perception marked. And I
Yeah,
have
so that means
14 beside perception.
there shouldn't be any numbers by
I
perception.
don't know why that's written down, but I think it's actually a +2. So I have a +2 for wisdom and a +2 for perception.
Okay, because you're proficient. All right. Okay,
Yes.
so you spot that there is a silver necklace with an amethyst. It's worth 1,300 gold.
Right. That's quite a lot.
Hmm.
Is it
Okay,
hanging on
so
something?
no, it's mixed in among with the compost fruit pile.
Right. Okay.
All right,
So,
so you can go back out into the hall and
right.
then keep going on straight, or you can go back the way you came.
Well, I suppose we'll take the left route this time, won't we, dears?
Oh yes. Mark down that you that you got that necklace that's worth 1,300 gold.
I'll have to mark it off after we get done, dear. I don't actually have a pencil about.
Oh, all right. Let me write this down for you.
Nope. I have so many grandchildren coming in and out of my room that I don't have any pens and paper.
All right. Okay, I wrote it down for you.
I appreciate that, dear.
Okay, so you want to go back and go to the left this time?
That's right. I'm going to the left.
Okay, so you go to the left.
Right. With my motley crew.
Okay, so this room just has a bunch of bones piled up.
Well, for fuck's sake. Isn't
But
that perfect?
there's a door straight ahead if you want to keep going.
Well, I don't want to be exploring those bones. I don't actually know what's in there. I've already dealt with enough bones in the other room in our sexy time. So,
Yes.
right. I think I'll actually go past the bones and
All
go to
right.
the door.
So you go straight through the other door and you find yourself let's see. All right. So in this room you see that there is a few more dead baboons.
Right,
And there's also a rather bigger baboon that's probably was like their leader.
right,
He is also dead, and when you get a closer look, you see that he has in his dead hand a gold bracelet. It is worth 700 gold pieces.
right. So there's only a dead baboon in this room,
Yeah, there's a few of them.
and they're all expired.
Yes.
Right, fine. And one of them has a gold bracelet on.
Well, he's holding it.
It's holding it. Right.
Yes.
That's curious. That's very curious. Suspicious. Fine. Fine. I will try to attempt to take the gold bracelet from the dead. Well, actually, you know what? I might actually leave this up to the audience. Audience dears, do you want me to take the bracelet away from the baboon's hand? You're going to be okaying me stealing from a dead monkey. Rebecca Deer is asking if we're positive that the baboon is indeed dead.
Well, yes, you're positive that the baboon is actually dead.
Right. So, according to my perception, dear, it does seem like the baboon is in fact dead. So if the baboon is in fact dead, yes, Ren is saying go for it.
All right. So okay. So when you reach down to get the bracelet, and as soon as you touch the bracelet, your eyes, the baboon's eyes shoot open, and he goes ahead and tries to claw at you, but he's slightly out of it and dazed, so he doesn't actually get you. And that's where we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at this cliffhanger here.
For fuck's sake, Edie.
Well, it's not my fault. Your perception, the dice tells me what to say, and you did not roll very well there. So the baboon looked dead to you.
Well, fuck the dice then. Saucy tart. Leading
Yeah,
me in
so
the
now
wrong direction.
you're gonna have to fight the alpha baboon now.
The alpha. For fuck's sake, that's the big fucking alpha baboon.
Yes.
Well, at least I have my motley crew with me to try to figure this out. Right, so
Yes.
there we
So
are
right.
then. Fine.
Okay,
That's what
so
I'll do.
that's all right. So that's where we're gonna end this game.
Right.
All right. So we've had some birthdays in
fine.
the past few days for some of our viewers.
Right. Go on then.
Rebecca had a birthday,
Yeah,
and
Rebecca,
so
happy
did Tom,
birthday.
and so did Taju. So happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday, folks.
Rebecca and Tom and Taju.
Happy
And we hope you
birthday.
had good birthdays.
Yes, have a roaring good time. I hope you
Yes.
haven't gotten into as much trouble as we two might.
Yes, especially on your birthday. It's
Especially on your
important to get
birthday.
into a lot of trouble on your birthday.
Right, your birthday suits are
And
required.
yes, and did anybody else watching have a birthday recently?
Or any sort of celebration, really. If we have any other
Yes.
celebrations.
Well, if there's any other celebrations, you just let us know and we'll make sure to wish you happy birthday.
Right, before we get off for the evening.
Before we get off. And just so everybody knows, at the beginning of September, this Twitch channel will no longer be called Tooth and Claw Realities. It's going to be changed to Third Shift Realities Plays. So don't be alarmed when you come to this channel and you see a different name. We'll still be here.
It's still going to be the Geria-Twitch show.
Yes, it'll still be the Geria-Twitch show. We're just having the name of the channel is changing, but the show is going to stay the same every other Tuesday with me and Mavis.
Right, you'll be seeing our ugly mugs on here.
Yes, every other Tuesday.
Right.
And thank you to Lindsay for the artwork and to Erica and John for helping with all of the tech issues.
Right. And thank you for being patient with us today as we continue to try to figure out our audio and visual.
Yes, I think we figured it out though, so that was good for today. And if you haven't already, like us on the Facebook and follow us with the tweeting.
This is Twitter. Follow
us on the Twitter. Make sure to follow us on the Twitter. It's down below.
Right.
The links to the Twitter and the Facebook. And we will see you all in 2 weeks.
And
thank you. Yes, a big thank you to all of you for watching.
So I have one more word
and for participating.
Remember, say hello with a fellatio. That's my final words of wisdom. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you for
have a good evening.
Take care.
Thank you for watching.
Right.
Have a good one.
Good one. Bye.